Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Reese. Welcome back to our Tekkit to the Moon Let's Play, where in a previous episode we built a launch pad. And if you take a look at the minimap, you might notice some different things in the world. Don't worry, we're going to touch on those literally right now. So as you all know, we have this out here. This is good. This is nice. This gets the job done. But what about on the other side? Well, we do have this disable hover. That's going to get real annoying. We do have this down here. This is the back door that we've had for a while. But what if I told you that I redesigned the back door? What if I told you that I built a new back door? That back door's still there. We're going to replace it soon. But I did this, and it's just sort of, you know, the same thing as we've got over on that side. But also there's something else. There's something else because I got a little too into this. I had a lot of cobblestone. I was watching some YouTube videos, and I thought, oh, you know what we could do is we could build a little watchtower up here from which we can survey our world, except for what's behind these points. And look, maybe I got a little bit out of control. Okay, so if you're wondering what the design aesthetic was here, what was the decision that was made to build it like this? There wasn't one. I started at the bottom, I just started building, I got to the top, I added the spikes. At no point did I pause to look at what it was turning into. As a choice, I was like, I'm just going to build it, and when I feel like I'm done, I'm going to go see how it is. It's horrible. It looks absolutely awful. I hate it. I went over and I was like, okay, let's see how this turned out. And I got back and was like, oh no. Can I fix it? I don't know how to fix it besides rebuilding it. And the decision that I've made now is to just not even try. We're going to leave it like this. This is my house. If anyone asks, that's supposed to be a hammer up top, I guess. I don't know. I was just going for cool spikes coming off the top of my tower. Kind of looks like a cell phone tower now, doesn't it? In a sort of way. This is just out of control is what this is. And of course I built a road. I built a road going to the rocket because I thought, you know what, we have a lot of cobblestone, and I jokingly said, oh, I mean, cobblestone's ugly, but we can build a lot with it, and then I decided to just do it. Just charge forward boldly and build this cobblestone menace of a house, and I have absolutely no regrets. If you take a look at it from in here, though, I mean, this is pretty nice. We get some nice natural lighting in here. Obviously, there's more work to be done. I've got to clear all of this out, kind of like dig down the tunnel, and clear out this path so I can walk clearly from one end to the other. And you might be wondering, but what about, didn't you build a base inside of a volcano? And you're right, I did. But as you might have guessed, we're not using that. Oh no, the shift is broken again. All right, let's see. There we go. Yeah, ever since that time I complained about Razer Synapse. Razer Synapse has just been all broken, like completely broken. Like you can't even begin to fathom how broken it's been. It has not worked at all, and it's been just a disaster. It's been an absolute mess, and I hate it, and I hate Razer, and I'm just living with it right now. It's not too bad. Like I can get in there, and I can reset shift, and I can reset control, but I shouldn't have to every time. Shouldn't have to do that every time I boot up the computer. Shouldn't have to, but here we are. Interestingly, though, Touch Portal has been working flawlessly. I think I was just... I mean, I hate to admit dumb, but I think I was just dumb. Well, not dumb. Uninformed, uneducated, not entirely sure how to configure the functions the way I wanted them for the pause control. So I went into them and I tweaked them a bit, and it's been working flawlessly ever since. So this is not going anywhere in a hurry. It's crawling along. I did recently stuff it full of charcoal, so I figured it would still be running when we came out here. But maybe we should move the rest of those the rest of those Stirling engines over here, so that we can get it going a little bit faster. I think there's 3 more left. Didn't I build a total of 10 or something like that? So we'll just put down 3 more. Oh, I should talk about this. I did a construction, right? So check this out. We've got an item duct. I'm sure we've built these in the past, although saying that now, I don't think we have. It's pretty basic. You get a couple of tin, you get yourself a hardened glass. You can make an opaque one if you don't want to use hardened glass, but I had hardened glass. And with the hardened glass, you can see stuff going through it. Haha, see that? And then you just right-click a servo in there, and that's not right. You're supposed to do that with the bare hand. And with the bare hand, when you right-click, you can configure either a black list or a white list or anything. But you put a servo in there, and you've all seen servos. We've built them a number of times. I don't know why I'm talking about this. This isn't a tutorial series. No one's learning anything from this. This is all a nightmare. But you combine your iron, your just regular glass, and your redstone. You right-click it in there, and that's what makes it pull the items out, so you don't need like a pump or an engine or anything like that. So that's just to keep this diamond chest. Oh, I went through a lot of gold to make diamond chests, by the way, in case you couldn't tell. That's to keep that one empty, while this one here can kind of take some of the load, share the load. We can just add another diamond chest over here, another one over there, and kind of keep the cycle going. And it shouldn't, I believe with these, the thermal expansion item ducts, once this is full, it won't let any more come out of here, so it's not going to, start overflowing onto the ground and slowing things down and crashing the game, as can happen if you used a lesser mod. I remember last time we turned off, let's see, what was it? Let's go into our video settings, and I turned off OpenGL, and turning it off fixed the world loading. I'm going to turn it back on, though, because the world's still not loading. I don't really think it has anything to do with that. OpenGL is just a... How would you even describe it? Like an API, I guess? I don't think it has anything to do with this. And quite honestly, server textures all? I don't think any of this has anything to do... I think it's just broken. 3D anaglyph? Is that if I have like 3D glasses? Let's not touch that. We're just gonna keep flying. I could empty all the contents of this chest out and then take that diamond chest over. We're probably gonna end up doing that. I think we're probably gonna have to do that. It's dark outside. Should we take a nap? I put my bed down here now. Did I do that in an episode? I think I did. Do you want to talk about Xenoblade Chronicles? I kind of want to talk about Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm kind of waiting, though. I'm sort of putting it off because I really want to get into it, but at the same time, I don't think I do. I kind of want to play through them again. And I haven't even finished Torna yet. There's so many other things I want to play, so I'm not actually going to just pick up and start playing them, anytime soon. There's so much coming out here over the next couple of months that it's out of control. Speaking of things coming out, rumors are out now that there's going to be a new... People can't even get them yet. And there's rumors that there's a new 3080 with 20 gigs of RAM. NVIDIA used to do that a lot more frequently. It released like 2 SKUs of a card with the only difference being the amount of memory in them. They don't do it as much anymore, but they definitely back in the day did it a lot. So, that's not a big surprise to hear. What I am surprised is that so far all of the rumors point to it just being a 20 gig 3080. I thought for sure we'd get a 3080 Ti. And we might still. Who knows? By the time you're watching this, maybe there is. But I thought, okay, there's a big gap kind of between the 3080 and the 3090. There's a big price gap, right? Like you're going from $700 to more than double that. To 15, sometimes 16, 17, $1,800, depending on what model of that card you get. And I was like, there's going to be another card in that gap. Maybe not now, but down the line, we're either going to get a 30... I didn't think it'd be a 3080 Super. I thought you had a 3080 Ti. They always have a Ti model. The 3090 was not pitched as a... oh my gosh, why is it so bad? Why is everything so broken? Back off you go? I think that all that does is just force it to re-render, which is the only reason it starts kind of working. I assumed we would get a... they placed the 3090 as being a Titan sort of class card, right? Not a replacement for the Ti class. So I was like, okay, well, we'll get a Ti soon, I suppose. But I don't know how soon. And again, maybe you do. Let's just get a whole bunch of this stuff and go top these all off. Okay. I think I actually have enough material to, top all of these off. Good. And what does this look like? How fast is this going? This is moving pretty quick. Wow, it immediately slowed down when I said that. Why is this so crap? What are my other engine options? Hold on a second. The combustion engine, or as I like to call it, the boom boom explosion engine. Haha, no. We've done this before. What happens when you type in MJ? I think you get the biofuel generator and produces MJ and RF, but also the steam turbine. Is it steam turbine time? Is it? I think it might be. The steam turbine is a block added by the Mine Factory Reloaded mod. The purpose of the block is to generate RF or MJ power from steam. When steam is input into the block, it will consume up to 80 millibuckets and output up to 160 RF per tick or 16 MJ per tick into a connected power conduit or machine. Okay. So I have to also get steam somehow. Alright, so we're back in the base, and I can't for the life of me figure out how to get steam. Yes, there's a sludge boiler. That exists, but that doesn't make steam. We got a nuclear boiler, and that's not going to make steam, and all of this is just bits and pieces of things. If you look up steam, right, which we've done a number of times, let me show you what you get here. You get your steam boiler, or steam turbine, a steam funnel, I suppose for funneling steam, a turbine creative steam generator, but it's creative, so it's not helpful. And then you get a steam dynamo, which of course doesn't actually use steam. It sucks up water, and it uses the charcoal, and that generates the steam, and that generates the power that charges the hardened energy cell that lives at the house that Jack built. And there's no other way to get steam as far as I can tell. I've even tried looking up like heaters. That ain't a thing, just heat. Is there heat? There's a heat vent. I don't know, man. I don't know. There doesn't appear to be a way to make steam. You know? If you look up at atomic science, look at this. Here's some atomic stuff, but none of this has anything to do with it. So it's the only way. I don't know how to generate MJ. I don't know how to do it. And you can't use the steam turbine. We tried to use the steam turbine, or the steam dynamo, and it wouldn't accept the power from it. It didn't like it. So now we're left to look up what? The biofuel generator? How do you make biofuel? A bucket? What is biofuel? There's no recipe for it. There's no making the stuff. I mean, that's a recipe for a florb. What do you can do with the florb? Look at this, a drum. Apparently you use a bioreactor. That's how you get you only need a fermented spider eye. What could possibly go into that? Actually, I think we probably have all of that. We probably have all of this. Except for maybe the slime. That might be the one thing we're missing out on here. And I don't really know how to get a plastic sheet. I've just figured it out, though. Well, I've given up on other power methods. Really, the thing that sold me on giving up was the fact that it doesn't matter, because we're going to the moon, and all we're doing with this is trying to get some marble. I don't even know why I'm bothering. We're so close to being finished. Why do I even pretend that this is a problem? I actually went and I cleared out that other diamond chest so I could bring it over here. We're continuing this entire sort of, this whole farcical mining operation. Why? I don't know. I had a moment there for a second. I couldn't breathe. Okay, interesting. I thought it might round robin. Is it round robining? No, it's going like 2 over there and 1 over here. And I don't know how to affect that. This doesn't appear to be any sort of option for that. Is this just disabled information? All connections have separate filtering, so make sure you select the right one. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's good to see. Cool. That'll do. That'll hopefully do. At least, you know what? Maybe it's because it's smart enough to know, hey, there's room for dirt over here, so don't... Well, no, it's sending dirt over there, too. I don't know if there's any intelligence involved in this. It doesn't matter, because we've added an extra diamond chest of storage space. We're still pretty much topped off on juice. Let's go ahead and build some rocket parts. All right, let's build a rocket. Let's go fly a rocket up to the highest moon. What do we need for this? That's right, we gotta make a whole bunch of friggin' compressed metal bits. That's pretty much what the entire rocket is, isn't it? Yeah, it's just a bunch of compressed metal bits. This will actually be pretty quick and easy. Now, once you have the rocket, you think, all right, we just take off and we go to the moon and we're done here, right? We can shut down operations and sell off the rest of the stuff. Well, no, not exactly. We have to build like a launch pad. We got to get fuel from over there to over there and refine it somehow. If this was 1.5, man, we'd be having such an easy time because that's the pack that's got all the goods. But no, all right, I'm going to go ahead and start working on just making a bunch of plates, and I'm not going to make you sit through that. I did do some basic math. We're going to need 62 of each of these, right? Because we're going to need 31 of these, if I did my math right. So 62 compressed bronze, 62 compressed aluminum, and 62... Might as well just make full stacks. I'm going to make full stacks of all of these. All right, check this out. So I noticed that we don't have enough aluminum. We need more aluminum. And we can't put aluminum... I mean, I hope I have some down here. Oh, thank goodness. I figured I did. We cannot put aluminum inside of our grindhematron to crush it on down. If we look at uses, all we can do is smelt it, right? There's no other options. You get the redstone furnace... Oh, well, hold on. Now, wait a minute. Wait, what is this? Ah. Inside the induction smelter, we can combine it with sandstone and get double the aluminum. Not sand, just regular sand, not even sandstone. Cinnabar will get us triple. Yeah, I don't have rich slag or pyro. Well, we do have pyrotheum, but I'm not spending it on that. And apparently there's a 5% chance of getting rich slag if we do this, so that's always fun. We might get ourselves some rich slag. But we got a ton of sand, and we don't need that much aluminum, but then again, my calculations might be wrong. We might need way more of it than what I currently have. So let's do that. Was it 1-to-1? Let me check that again. Uses... Yeah. And that'll give us 2. And then I just want to double check. I want to watch and see it happen. Like a 4. Oh, it's that graphic glitch we've been having. Yeah, okay. There wasn't one there, and then the one, and then the 2. Okay, I get the idea. I see what's happening there. I already had a compressed copper, and then I made a full stack of more compressed copper, but that's good to go. And then I believe the iron is compressing. I put iron in here. Where? No, I didn't. Never mind, because I realized it wasn't iron, it was aluminum, and that's what led me on this little journey. Steel is next, and we will have to compress iron. Right. Okay, then. We're also going to need 2 stacks of coal, regular coal, and we've got a piece of coal. I have to go mining now. I'm not going to lie, I thought collecting this much coal was going to be a very long process, but it's taken me about 5 minutes of just flying around to various spots in here where I saw coal, and then getting the coal, and now I have more than enough coal. And I'm just questioning why I've been, cutting down trees to charcoal when I could just come... Well, no. I mean, this was easy because I already had a quarry cut out a massive swath of the earth where I could very easily, visually see the coal and go get the coal. But if I didn't have that, this whole process would be a lot more difficult. So I'm not going to pretend it was a waste of time cutting down all of those trees. It was unnecessary. Could have just come did this all along. I mean, I could have, but really, look how much coal we've gotten from the cutting down of the tree process, and then contrast that with, well, maybe not contrast this, but cross-reference it with how much coal there is down here and how long it would have taken to harvest it, and how much we would have actually acquired. And honestly, I keep just stopping to get iron, even though I don't think we're particularly hurting for it. I just keep coming to get it. And that's where we are right now in the process. All right, we got our 64 compressed iron, and we've got our 128 coal, and that's going to get us the compressed steel that we need. And then the final step in this little equation for getting the pieces we need, not the rocket, mind you, but the pieces we need for the rocket, is going to be the aluminium. We've also got some rich slag, which is my favorite kind of slag. I hope to someday also be rich slag. Look, we can combine this stuff with, I could triple our output. Look at this. Oh my gosh, it's incredible. Triple the gold instead of just doubling it. It doesn't look like it works with powder, though. Or, I keep calling it powder. It's not powder. What is it? It's pulverized copper. It is copper powder. For lack of, any other term. That's what it is. It's just so hard to get gold in this world. Whatever are we gonna do? I mean, it's a drop in the hat of all the gold that we have wasted, but it's something. It really feels like we're getting one back on the man, and now we've got some regular slag, and we can use that for not really anything. Light gray rock wool, the florb. You ever wanted a floor really badly? Oh my gosh. Alright, well that is done. So now, I think, we combine these, and these. Not in that order, though. It doesn't like that order. Maybe it's this order. Hold on. I feel like we're close. I think those go over there and these go here. But actually, it's like this. But really, we want to swap these. I think I did all of the configurations. What did I do wrong? Hold on. Bronze, aluminum, steel. How did I do that? Oh no! Oh, how did I end up doing that? Dadgummit! Oh, Shrek me! Okay, fine. That's not the... that's fine. I can combine the compressed copper with compressed tin after I, compress tin. Just topping off my charcoal over here, making sure everything continues to run. Oh my good gosh, look at this. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? Look at all that useless material. I guess we could make a trash can, probably, and dump all of this just crap into the trash can, probably. I wish the world would load correctly. I wish I didn't have big swaths of missing chunks. I wish when I looked out at the sunrise, I didn't see a hole down in the ground. And I wish that hole didn't remind me of the hole that's in my heart. Ever since you departed from my life. See, look, country music's easy. It's just got to be sad or dumb. That's the two forms of modern... Actually, I heard bro country was dead, thank God. It wasn't real music. It never was. It's the worst. All these, I gotta get in my pickup truck, go pick up my friends. Gonna go sit on the beach. We're gonna drink some beer down by the river with our dogs and our pickup trucks and our guitars. And there's gonna be girls. And I'm country. That's what bro country was. It wasn't even music. It was just singing about how I'm country based on insert dumb stereotypes here. Gosh, old country music used to be so much better. Like the good stuff. You know what I'm talking about. And it just died. Now bro country's dead. It's being replaced with it's like romance country or something like that, and it's just as bad, except it's like, baby, I love you, I've always loved you, and I'll always love you, 'cause you're the best girl to ever exist. It's basically wish fulfillment music for tween girls. That's what the new country is. It's, I want to be the most loved girl in the world. I want a country boy to sing songs like that about me, about how I'm cute and he loves me. That's all I ever want to listen to. I don't want to listen to songs that tackle complex issues like heartache and depression and going to prison. Lots of prison in old country music. Good stuff. No, they don't want that, though. I just want him to sing about how I'm the most specialist girl in the world and he loves me more than his dog and how he'd take a bullet for me in Iraq because I love the troops. And I mean, look, I love the troops, too, but... You see the point I'm getting at. It's just garbage. It's just garbage. Apparently there exists some modern band that's done a cover of this song, but I'm going to pretend like they don't exist. And I'm just going to read an excerpt from Glenn Campbell's Gentle on My Mind. Glenn Campbell, Country Music Hall of Fame. All right, listen to these lyrics. All right, you ready? You're not ready for this. Because there's no mention in here of getting drunk by the river with your skanky girlfriend and then going to sing in the church choir with your dog and your guitar, and you love Jesus and America and fried chicken and blue jeans and pickup trucks. Listen to this. It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. that makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. And it's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds, and the ink stains that are dried upon some lines, that keeps you in the back roads by the rivers of my memory, and keeps you ever gentle on my mind. How about that? How about that? Now, those are lyrics. It means something. It carries weight. It doesn't mention you gosh dang compensating for how tiny your pickup truck... It's not clinging to the rocks and ivy, planted on their columns now that bind me, or something that somebody said because they thought we fit together walking. It's just knowing that the world will not be cursing or forgiven when I walk along some railroad track and find that you're moving on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, and for hours you're just gentle on my mind. Gosh, it's beautiful! No one writes stuff like this anymore. I'm not even talking about in country. All right, I grew up in an era where the number one song was some tweenie bopper saying baby, 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 oh. It's the vocabulary of a 2-year-old. To a 2-year-old, those more words than that. Gordon Lightfoot is a Canadian, I believe. I think he's Canadian. And I don't know if you'd really say he sings country music, but he definitely sort of sings folk music, right? If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well. In a castle dark or a fortress strong, with chains upon my feet, you know that ghost is me. And I will never be set free as long as I'm a ghost you can't see. Not a single mention of baby. None. None at all. Nothing dumb and catchy. Not talking down to the audience. It's beautiful is what it is. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale your thoughts could tell. Just like a paperback novel, the kind the drugstore sells. When you reach the part where the heartaches come, the hero would be me. But heroes often fail. I said fail wrong. Well, I said it correctly, but in a way that was in tune with my accent and maybe not completely understandable. You won't read that book again because the ending's just too hard to take. I'd walk away like a movie star who gets burned in a 3-way script. Enter number 2. A movie queen to play the scene of bringing all the good things out in me. But for now, love, let's be real. I never thought I could act this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and we just can't get it back. It's so good! It's so good! Music's not good anymore! It's not. I know I sound like such an old hoagie, fogey, roguey, bogey when I say that. Is this right? Compressed tin and compressed copper? It's something like this. Don't do this to me, game. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. Good gosh. I'm getting epic trolled over here by this game. It's really late. I want to go to bed. Upon the bitter green she walked, the hills above the town, echoed to her footsteps, as soft as elder down. Eider down? Eider. I don't... Eider down. I don't even know what that is. I've always just sang the lyric along with them. Let me look that up. What is that? Eider down. Small, soft feathers from the breast of a female eider duck. Eider down? Eider down? Waiting for her master to kiss away her tears. Waiting through the years. Bitter green they called her. Walking in the sun. Loving everyone that she met. Bitter green they called her, waiting in the sun, waiting for someone to take her hand. This is another Gordon Lightfoot song. This is one of those that tells a story. Modern music doesn't do this. I mean, unless the story is, yo, went to the club, found me a girl and took her to the back room and we did the dirty, and whoa, I'm a bad boy, throwing my money around, bang, bang, shoot 'em up, I'm a gangster, bang, bang, I'm going to die young. I'm going to die at 23 from a drug overdose or some sort of drug deal gone wrong. Bang, bang, living my life up. Like, that's the best story you're going to get from modern music. Some say he was a sailor who died away at sea. Some say he was a prisoner who never was set free. Lost upon the ocean, he died there in the mist. dreaming of her kiss. God, all the beauty's dead in the world, and the youth suck. I think I'm supposed to be a 50-year-old man, and I hate all of you. Gosh darn, humanity is a waste of time. God shouldn't have saved Noah. I'm throwing that out there. That's my hot take. When the floods came, he should have just drowned him too and been done with it. Picking up the pieces of my sweet shattered dream, I wonder how the old folks are tonight. Her name was Anne, and I'll be darned if I recall her face. She left me not knowing what to do. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Carefree highway, you've seen better days. The morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. I need to accept that this world is not for me anymore. I'm gonna join Elon on Mars. I'm gonna go up there, and we're gonna have sing-along sessions together, just me and Elon. We're gonna sing real music, turning back the pages to the time I love best. I wonder if she'll ever do the same. Now, the thing that I call living is just being satisfied. With knowing I got no one left to blame. It's too late. I've been up too long. I'm gonna go to bed. But at least we got these started, these heavy-duty plates here, so that's something. When we come back next time, we gotta make all these other parts too. I don't know how to make a canister. What, a bunch of tin? What you talking about? Hey, if you like any of the music I've made fun of today, maybe you've got your feelings hurt or you're offended, good. Go rethink your life. Good night!